Whiskery. What being a thought captain? Oh, hairline. Oh my God. Look at that. It's a lethal weapon. Hey, one person. Cool. Nerf guy on the bench. Congratulations, you're number one. Who gets to be number two? Who's my Patrick Stewart? There's my Patrick Stewart. Sammy. As per tradition, I must feast upon stuff while I wait. Witness me, my dude. Oh my God, I miss people yelling that so much. I really do. I might be going to a war this weekend. Like a couple of weekends from now. In November. Be fun to yell that and see if anybody even knows anymore. I don't think people do. People don't know. They're forgotten our history. See? Here's some. Oh. Yeah, well, I have to drive to Jersey. So, no, sorry. This will be Southern Maryland. Either Maryland Nerf Herders or Southern Maryland themselves. Whoever is doing Battle of Endor. I don't remember. Good chance I'll be going. Looks like it might be fun. No, I chew. My beard does not move. Belly dancing of the beards. These gummies are not as good as actual gummies. These things suck. But they're from Dollar General. And the Welch's ones are the good ones. These aren't that good. They're actually kind of hard. But they're cheap. So I'll go with that. Yeah, I made a mistake of taking a vehicle of them too much. Catalytic converter got all screwed up. The only place that was more expensive than them was Pep Boys. And around here, Pep Boys is on what they call Philadelphia scale. Philly scale is expensive, as in any large city, because they can jack the price up. They can do that to you, and it's not a problem. That's why when you go to like cities like Philly and that, there's everybody can work on a car. Like there's cars being worked on everywhere because nobody wants to take it to a sticking garage. For the kids. Oh, we get enough people here, or a little bit, we'll open up the box I got. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what's in there, although I don't remember what I did with the other container I recently just got. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's where it is. Got 2 container things show up today. Sucks. Got a Gamer's Workshop discs. Bases. I don't think they're actually Gamers Workshops. It's from a seller that does reselling. I was worried they were going to be 3D printed until I saw the texturing on them. Then it was okay. And they don't say Gamers Workshop on the back. See, the other ones I have, they say Gamers Workshop. And they have a freaking series number on them too, which is bizarre. I don't understand. Like, that's a number 12. That's an 18. I don't understand where that number comes from. I'm assuming, because when I bought them, they came out of a Chronomag. No, I have not. I don't even know if I have a Chronos right now. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I do. I have to check my list of unreadable Nerf stuff that I own. The bag was what was it? Yeah, I bought a bag like this from my local, quote unquote, local gaming shop. And all they ever have is like 5 packs of like ones with regular stuff on them already, or tons of slotted ones, which is ridiculous because Warhammer doesn't use slotted. But I don't need the slotted. I just needed these, and they were all numbered when I got them for some reason, right in the molding. So I'm assuming that they came out of some kind of pack. The guy sold them to me really, really cheap. It was like 150 of them, or 80 or something like that. I'm not sure, but I managed to use up the majority of them doing making my army. And then on the big project, giving other ones away, and the big project of which is gonna be worked out here sooner or later. Hey, Salmon, how you doing? Homely, Mr. Inglestead. Oh, we're getting numbers there. Yeah, my other thing, Clowney's Flea Circus. I've been posting the pictures of my ongoing lengthy project. After I get a bunch of these guys made, and then I have to build red ones. I actually got the bases are really nice on these. Took the Gamer's Workshop one and a wooden disc and a washer, and then I glue them together. And they have a really nice weight. So I'm going to go back over my army and probably replace all their bases or get their bases updated so they have weight to them. It's not like they go shifting around right now. Oh, God. But it'd be nice to have them kind of weighted down so they don't go anywhere. God. Oh, itchy. Random itchy spaces are a pain. There's something that's like my knees or something. I don't see them. They shouldn't be allowed to itch. Other than that, well, we're up to 5. Macabro is here. Neat. Hello, Macabro. Only like squirrels, a little hard to catch. Only if they're running. You made a crumb egg. Let's see. The fish has arrived. How you doing? I see that. Ah, yes, the skeleton spider. That'll be the last one. This was the latest of the creations. It was my undead Draugr. His sword actually is very glowy. Shows up here a little bit, but like it's like I had to use so many different layers that it's like nuclear. It's really cool to see that much glowy. Usually I use it just for a effect on the eyes or like runes or something, but that's really glowy. I don't know if this is going to get any more people. There was 7, but 3 of them scared away. So I don't know how that's going to work. 3 of them left. Stop. I would love to do stop motion with things like that. I got enough projects as it is. I'm still trying to figure out how to put him onto a base because he's slightly bigger than the larger of the bases that I have. His legs just fit, and I'd like my actual army guys to be on a base. Like the only one that's technically not on a base is my Naga, but he came as a one-piece mold with a base. I was going to cut him free and then put him on a decent base. I decided to just do a good paint job on him. He's also the only one that doesn't have green eyes, so he's not essentially a member of the army. He's just he just looks good. It's like an unofficial member of my army. I had painted the eyes green, but It didn't work. It just looked awful. I tried other colors. Yellow was okay, but I figured if I was going to have them in the Army, they were going to be green or they weren't going to be any other color. That's not bad. It's been a while since I've had any booze. Very Sinbad vibe. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Like the first thing some of the first couple ones I ever made were, let's see, this guy and I think him. There's another one here somewhere. Oh, here he is. Yeah, these are the first three that I ever made. I can get them up here. These guys were the first three that I ever made. And to me, they always had like that really cool Ray Harryhausen kind of vibe to them, or, Sinbad, because that's what Sinbad was animated by. I always thought they had that cool Harryhausen vibe. Who honestly didn't like Robot Chicken. Funny enough. No, not much, Graver. Oh, just about to open something up. We can't seem to get any more people here, so I guess we're going to do that. So I'm going to push my computer back. That's not going to have any effect on that because I actually got my webcam working for a freaking change. And yes, of course, it fought me the entire damn time. I had to restart my computer a couple of times to make it work because it wasn't linking. It was a pain in the ass. Poop. Okay. Now, let's see here. I got a box from Chinaland. They'll probably shut me down for saying such things. I'm going to move my mouse too. Okay. So, barely have enough space on this desk to be able to do things like this, but we're going to give it a try. It's imperative that I had this little buddy working here too now, because he has a sticker on him and cool, like Google Eyes make everything better. I wanted to put Google Eyes on him, but I couldn't. So my stares at me here. So, okay. So, I do a flip. Yeah, do a flip, right? Yeah, like a bag of garbage rolling over. All right. So, I got contacted for some reason by a company, and they think that if it's what I think it is. Blaster. Yeah, I do. I got to find one that will work with it. What was it? Oh, yeah. So I got contacted by a company, and for some reason they think I'm an influencer, or I'm guessing just mass emailed everybody, and for some reason I was on that list. I'm not sure why, but if it's what I think it is, if not, it's something from Wish, and I'm about to be embarrassed by an inflatable object on. Let's just say it's not a life-saving device. So we got this very big, not very big, like blaster size thing, which is convenient because it will be a blaster. I don't plan on doing a lot with it if it's what I think it is on the live stream, because it's going to take some time to properly get into. And of course, the box is like round and pointless. So, be a pilot airplane. Oh my God. Right? That would be awesome. The pilot from Airplane. Actually, Griever, it's about the same size of the box that I sent you the first one. Although the box is much better. Hopefully my address is covered up enough on here that you can't read it. Probably should have won. Oh, yeah, that's a Chinese box. That's for damn sure. That's definitely a Chinese box. Yeah, Yao. Yeah, some you dad. You Dadly. You Deadly. I'm You Deadly. Well, they really screwed up that spelling. You Deadly. Yes. Clowny is deadly. Deadly handsome. Deadly dangerous. Deadly to goldfish. Not the swimming kind, the ones that bite their heads off. Jeez, we're doing it. What's in the box? I'm trying to find out. So this should be the China thing that I got. I also have other China thing too. I got a video that's going to go out. Probably not. Oh, I completely messed that. No, that's not going to go up before this goes up, probably, because if I got mine, that means other people have gotten theirs. And I'm assuming I wasn't the only person here. Oh my God. I did not have this much trouble getting unsleeved anytime I was in the back seat of a car, man. Like, stripping this down was not that hard. Oh, the back seat of a car was so much easier to get all this crap off. Oh my God. Just thinking nylon. That's what I keep thinking. I don't know why they're sending me stuff. All I can assume is that somebody in the hobby decided to say I could do it. That I was worthy, I guess. I don't know. Like someday I'll be at a convention and be like, Canary, you owe me for all the stuff that I told China people, company, land to send you things from their company. And I'll be like, all of it? They're like, all of it. And I'll be like, mean the two things. Because, like, the CETA, I did the review on the CETA, and the company will not, that company will not talk to me again. I don't think they wanted an honest review. That thing was bad. That was a bad CETA. I couldn't CETA it. Oh God, it's like they're trying to irritate me with plastic and tape. For some reason, it's taped on in the most inconvenient of spots. It's like, oh my God, for God's sake! Whoop. Oh, swoosh. Okay, so. I feel you there. Let's see. Chinese is for do a flip. Always prepare for it. Or because you're the best looking around the block. Yes, from the nose up. Anywhere from this area to this area, not including this area. Like this is like Vegeta. We've covered that. So this is what I've gotten. MXO 104. I'm hoping it's not a high explosive or SARS or more. Just open it up. It's going to be full of nothing but lantern flies. Oh my God. Just everywhere. And then just going to laugh. Just lantern flies and stink bugs everywhere. Everywhere. Okay. Nope. It's exactly what I thought it was. So, freak. Table is too small to be able to do this, so we're going to go up. I'm going to lose all view of my comments here, I think. Yeah, most definitely. So, yeah. I don't have a way to make that any up than I have right now. Damn it. So, okay, we're just going to have to bear with me, guys. I bend this box backwards. Get over. There's a little more assembly in here than I thought there was going to be. And I don't like the way this box is sitting on here, but I don't have a whole lot of choice. And yes, I'm going to turn it around in a minute. I just need to get the damn thing out. So, I'm looking at it upside down, but you won't be. So, this is what I was sent. Look familiar? How about that? Huh? How about that? Yeah? And my fan fell over. Soak it in, boys. Soak it in. This is like the coolest thing I've ever been sent. And is that the plunger tube? Yep, it's the Chinese Spring Thunder. And if this is the piston rod, this thing weighs like 10 pounds. This thing is like 10 pounds of like there is some serious aluminum here. That's more than 2 beer cans. That's for damn sure. It is they said it themselves, Chinese Spring Thunder. Our community made the Spring Thunder. And then we have the Monkey Mods one and all that stuff. This is a mold injected version from China of that. And if I remember correctly, I'm assuming that's what this is. Yep. I managed to talk them into, by simply wording stuff good, that so they only give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. It's a 1 round room. But, ooh. Look at that. Look at that. 1, 2. They glow. They glow in the dark ones. At the top of my head. They glow in the dark ones. How about that? Yes. I got lucky, silly. Like, I got lucky. McDoyle. How you doing, McDoyle? McDoyle. One of the guys that went with me. Yeah, these glow in the dark. I'm utterly impressed by that. Initial impressions is all I'm really doing with this right now. So initial impressions off the bat from this thing is that it seems well made. Like, these shells are not deformable by any means. It's definitely a good solid plastic. I'll give it that. That is a heavy rubber, like pretty good, like a good neoprene kind of rubber, like they make the washers out of. The darts look poor. Oh my god, the darts are FVJs. Okay, and these are short dart stickies, and these have all been hand cut. And yeah, so these, I can see razor drags on them. So these have all been hand cut. Oh, dude, yeah, they are total FVJ. Total FVJ. And it's not like it's a regular FVJ. It's that kind that's like sort of like it's the hollow plastic ones, not the full length ones. So these are the lighter ones that actually fly good and fast, which is really cool. Oh my god, were they ever so bad? Oh, they gave me a big, that's a big, long screwdriver. That's a big screwdriver, and the instructions don't look like they're in English. I'm going to have to cover this all over again, but yeah, that does not look like. Nope. Yeah, there's not a lot of instructions in there that I can read. I can get this. That's about it. I don't know what this is. Oh, I'm a little worried. Because, well, you know what? This might not be the thing then. That might be... Oh, no. Apparently this thing here does go up the pooper. It goes up the pooper through this pooper. So you have to plug. That doesn't work the way they say it does. So they're saying that you put that through here, but realistically, like, you can't put that through there with the donkey on the front. You know, it only, you can go like that. It goes around. There's a really big damn hole in the bottom here. I don't know what that's for. Can't see through it. Storage? No? I don't know what the heck's that's for. I don't know what that's for. I probably should have been filming this today because this came to me today. Unless that, it's not the pooper stick. It's a. That's why they got a long screwdriver, because you got to go way up there. Morty, you got to go put them way up there, Morty. Way up there, deep, way deep. I made the trip too many times. I have no elasticity left. They'll just fall out, Morty. Oh, God. So, we got a Mick and Morty reference out of that. I guess. So that's the thing to go in here, which is going to give it its stock locking. There's the button for that then. Yeah, this is actually kind of an impressive thing. I'm going to tip up here and make you guys vomit some more. So, okay, I'm wary to prime it with there. Wow, even says on it here, what is it? 12 gauge, 7.6 millimeter link shells. Read odor manual before using. This thing is like seriously like on point for looks and feeds, and I'm a little worried about that. Does definitely have to get some still shots of it before I can do assembly, or I would literally throw it on here like that. Oh, front opens up. And I'm about to lose the spring. I know this because I used to do this with the, oh my God, what the hell were they? The one thing, they would just go flying out the front. I wonder if this is compatible with any parts. That is not a heavy spring, and there is already a stress fracture on that. How about that shit? Compatible with any threaded parts from an actual shotgun on here. Yes, they were gel ball blasters. That's exactly what the things were. And there's a baggie in here. Will they send me something in a baggie? I like things that come in little baggies. Oh, it's just screws. Disappointment. Some gloves? Oh, wow. Apparently they skinned Mickey Mouse's hands. I don't know why they sent me gloves. They're not going to fit, and they're like, I don't understand the biometrics design of these things. They seem a little off. But, like, okay. Well, that's nice to know that these are in here because now my prints are all over it. That's good. Well played. Yeah, I'm actually impressed with this thing. Not that, but okay, so the Spring Thunder was our design, right? So what was the one that you had the Spring Thunder, and then you have the Monkey Mods one. And wasn't there another one that came out there like that? Because I need to get that information correct for when I do my video on this. So I probably should have filmed already, but I'm not going to. I'll probably be one of the last people to get my filming up. Like tomorrow I'll be flooded and I'll be too late. I could have had like the first video of it up, but who cares, right? Let the other guys make their money on it. Firefly is the Monkey Mod cell. Okay, so it was Spring Thunder. Okay, Griever, because when we went to APOC, was that all Spring Thunder stuff down there? Because I remember seeing like the actual shotgun looking one, but is there a tactical version of the Spring Thunder one? Because that's what this kind of is. It's a tactical grip. I wish it was like a regular shotgun grip. That would make me much happier, but free. So whatever. I got a hold of the keyboard. Keep the kids away from the keyboard. Sobek? Is that one? Is it called the Sobek? Because I know they hosed one of the things on. I guess it's the Sobek that they hosed. I think the Spring Thunder was more of a shotgun build. I think it must have been the Sobek. Anybody else know about that at all? Any idea? No clue. Okay, you're gonna let me make me do the research, huh? You can't just get the free stuff and enjoy it. Got to get the research too. Okay, fine. They give me safety glasses. That's cool. Yeah, but these darts, so like, I don't know. No, I know he had some of them there too. I remember seeing the lever guns there too. They were cool. I did like that idea. I do like the idea. I'm gonna say it now. I probably like this thing a bit more than the just off initial impressions than a Spring Thunder. And I haven't shot a Spring Thunder. I'm just saying that for me, because I'm irresponsible, I'd probably break and or melt a fully 3D printed blaster. So something that's mold injected is pretty much what I'd be saying. I've said that before in the past too. It's like don't give me a fully 3D printed thing because I'll turn it into mush. I did that with my freaking narrow base holster. One of these days I'll have to dig it out and show you the pancake that I have of a narrow base holster. The Sobek, but I'm not super familiar with it. Okay. So that's what that is. We'll just call it the Sobek. I'll make vague references to it. And that will take care of it. I didn't actually get to do any of that. I didn't do that. I could have walked over there, but then, I have to get up and walk. The only time I got up and walked was to go take a leak all day long. That was about it. I didn't even have to walk down there. They came and picked me up, which was good and bad at the same time. Oh, my God. It was such a hot, sweaty ride home. Oh, boy. Or the Magnus Bernelli kit. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea. I'm totally dependent on you guys for that. It would have been nice to have, like readable instructions. It doesn't look like they're overly spin you around again. Vomit. It doesn't look like they're overly complicated. It's just, like screw goes in here. It'd be nice to know what the individual parts were called. Or what screw goes where. Would have been good. I mean, this looks like it literally just stacks in there. I'll have plenty of time to make fun of the instructions, though, when I do my video. So I should probably... it's already 10:15. It'll take me forever to get everything set up. I still don't have a good way to do an overhead shot. Yeah, you're not lying, homely. You're not lying. Le French? No, Le Blanc. Le Blanc instructions. Uh-huh. Oh, maybe it is French. It's a giant white empty space. The back is written in French. Here. Yeah, meeting of the minds. All right, let's all headbutt. I win. Oh my God. So this is kind of cool. It'd be nice if I can actually keep them fostering stuff, sending to me. It'd be interesting, considering I haven't put like a decent video out in like 2 years. I don't know how that happened. It'd be kind of cool that, like, maybe I can get my hands on that rip-off gecko, too. I mean, why not? Surprised they haven't seen any of those popping up on videos. Like, nobody's done, like, a video on the gecko rip-off. But then again, you put your stuff up on file sharing and things like that. Nobody's patenting any other stuff, so What do you think? I'll see what you think's going to happen. And I've said that before, and I'm pretty sure someday that's going to bite me in the ass. You can't be surprised. If you light your head on fire, you can't be surprised if it hurts. Not that I'm saying, putting your stuff up is lighting your head on fire, but you're lighting your head on fire. The result is the same. You're just not. You can't expect it. Doesn't mean not expected. This is Castle Gray. Yes, that is a full-on vintage Castle Grayskull. No door, no furniture, no nothing. Sans one sticker, which peeled off, unfortunately. And there is a dude out there, apparently, that sells all the aftermarket parts and stuff to redo it. But I do have the one sticker that was there that is like, the classic sticker. It just kind of popped loose, which is neat. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I don't have a damn clue. I went to a convention with French Foamworks, and like an idiot, I should have brought it with me. I was thinking of stuff to bring to sell. I could have sold it, which is even dumber because I was right next to a giant table that took up like half the convention. That was like, apparently they must have sponsored it or shelled out some serious cash. It was all comics and cards and collectibles and toys, like spanning almost the entire wall. Just one company. And I could have sold it to them, probably got like $10 for it, because they turn around and sell for 80. But I could have put it on my table to sell it, and now it's going to sit here for another year or something. I was going to use it for a backdrop for my army, but it takes up a bunch of space, and I can't because I don't have hardly any space for the army anymore. They take up enough space as they are. Yes, I know a lot of people are against buying this, but I didn't buy it. They didn't get any money from me. So make that perfectly clear. And I seriously doubt any of the big YouTubers are going to turn down a free sample of this stuff. I know like Xavier always says he's basically a whore for free stuff. I mean, he'll take. He might take it. Like the guys like Wacom and these guys, like Drac and them, I don't think they're going to turn down a free thing from a company. I mean, if they do, kudos for them, but at the same time, it's just from a making your living standpoint. If it's something that's available in the company, I can't see why they would turn down a sample from it. And they interject their scene. And just to be perfectly clear, I'm not knocking anybody that buys one or reviews one or sets one up there. We'll make that perfectly clear right now. And I'm not banging on anybody that does or doesn't. I'm just saying that from a business standpoint, if I was a extraordinarily popular YouTuber and somebody was to send me something like this or the Gecko or something else like that and say, hey, do you want to review it? I would simply just go, yeah, give me. Because in the long run, it's all about getting views for your channel. So if you're making money off it, you need to get the views. So that's a way to get views. And if it's only in a limited section because people are going to complain about it, or if it's something that's a hot topic, it's something that can draw attention to it. So it's still going to get views. So I seriously doubt that, like I don't like the idea of them hosing off the community and not giving credit to the creators. But at the same time, like, I'm not going to say no. I'm just not going to give them any money. So, shut up. Suck it. Oh my God. Your shadow? I modded my shadow. All calm can suck it. I don't know. You mean your shadow, like the thing that follows you around like Peter Pan? Or like, it's creepy. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. There were so many cute cosplay chicks. Cosplays at the same time, like really cool walking around and then just basically like in your face like half the time, or the other bottom section hanging out of a G-string. Lots of I eye candy. And at one point, there was like 3 Velmas standing in front of me, and like they were all curvy and pretty good looking, and they cosplay very well because they weren't thin Velmas; they were good, like good curvy Velmas, and one guy I was with, they named some drag people down. They were like, he was like, hey, well, there's somebody's fancy right there, and I'm like, yeah, somebody. Shadow. Oh, okay. Shadow. That thing. I remember that now. Zoinks. Yeah, that's what I said. It was. I just kind of looked up and I was like, oh wow, that's something. There's a reason your blood pressure goes out of whack. Yeah, that always does come in handy too. I used to talk to a friend of mine who had a friend that was a little. He was a midget, and he absolutely loved it because he's right at that height. That was funny. Women like me, you don't find me threatening, and I'm right in their face. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and oddly enough, like I got there and immediately there's like I hear this some dudes like, dude, I hear this. She said, "Oh my god, here! Oh my god, another toy soldier," and I turn around and sure enough, there's this dude standing there, and I look at him and I go like that, and he goes right back, and I'm like, "Holy crap, this guy really is a toy soldier." We talked for Detroit Leather Company. This guy here, he does a lot of really neat stuff. I got a flask with the Elder sign on it. He had some other cool like does rebinds books, leather holsters, and things like that for Nerf guns. He's done them before. He didn't have any there because I guess he didn't expect to sell anything like that. But yeah, it's like I'm hoping like I'm gonna be contacting him to see what I can do for leather holstering for Nerf weapons, Nerf blasters, because it's gonna be some. Hopefully, there'll be some neat stuff. It'll be nice to get some good leather work done, especially if he's a toy soldier. That's absolutely awesome. Yes, that's exactly what I said. And he does make like plate masks and things like that. They're all cut molded leather. I gotta also have another friend that does this on the side. He makes boiled leather. Uh, Different process. Basically, it's kind of like deep frying leather in oil. I mean, just think of it that way. It makes a completely different kind of look to the leather. That's a neat thing too. Yeah, so the convention was pretty good. Didn't really sell a lot of stuff. I wasn't thinking I was going to be going anyways. So like next year, we actually gonna be checking out them. We stumbling for some stupid reason. Yeah, it was a blast. Gigi Edgley was there from Farscape. You guys probably saw if you did, my posts that I put up there. Unbelievably cool meeting her. Just hot. Tiana, yeah. Not gonna lie. I kept talking to her too. I kept trying to get over, like literally I was trying to go back away because my legs are falling apart. I was needing to sit down, but she kept striking up conversations, which was kind of cool. I don't know if she was lonely or just standing there or what, or just naturally like that. But it was cool to be able to have like conversations that didn't feel like like yeah, who did I make it out to? Like that. It was like honest conversations, which was cool. Yeah, Greener next time we go. Maybe we'll get you to come up. It's in Altoona, so it's only like a 2-hour trip. I mean, it's gonna be next year. It's a Sci-Fi Valley Con. It's pretty cool. The guy that played Death in Julius something is in Supernatural. He was there. Voice of Winnie the Pooh. I forget, Jim Cummings. He was there. I ran out of money, so I couldn't get his autograph. I hate paying for autographs, but at the same time, they're not there for free. It costs them money to run around, so it's an understandable thing. If I ran into them on the street and I asked them for their autograph and they told me $20, I'd probably be pissed. But honestly, I probably wouldn't bug them on the street anyways because they're just walking around doing their thing. And the other people, people are people too, you know. Oh God, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, but the Castle Grayskull, I have no idea what to do with it now. It was suggested to make it into a DM screen, but I don't play enough Dungeons and Dragons to do a DM screen. I closed my window some, and it's heating up in here immediately. It is uncomfortable. Yeah, like Peter, you have to give me a pen or some snow, right? All right, Graver. I will see you around, buddy. I'll see you around. Oh, yeah. So if anybody has any suggestions of what I can do with that thing, let me know. Because like the next video is not going to be that. I also ordered some of these things from China. These are interesting. I did a video on those. Those will be fun. They're interesting little things. I'm not sure what to make of those. We had them in gardens. I saw it on what is it? The same place, the Crew Auxiliary. Somebody posted them on Crew Auxiliary, and I picked them up. I picked them up there. Well, those I saw the post late at night. I was tired. I was like, oh, that's something to review. I paid the $20 and the $3 or whatever was having shipped. And then kind of forgot about it, and they showed up, and I was like, oh, that's right. I ordered little dinosaur blaster things. Spoiler alert, they're not good. Yeah, well, see, the thing you got to watch about the castles too is that they're doing it again. They re-released a lot of the when the He-Man came out for the anniversary or whatever. They released all the toys again. They used the same molding for the most part, but they updated the copyright on a lot of things or doubled the copyright on them or something. So Grayskull was re-released under the thing, but you had to check the date on it to make sure it was the old one. And then I was through Walmart, and of course, like with the He-Man thing out again, they had some of the classic He-Man characters out again. It'd be nice to see them release Netflix toys of them. I would like to see that because the Skeletor's, voiced by Mark Hamill, but he's cool. The Orko looks absolutely amazing. Would love to see Orko. The new Orko is a toy. Yeah, they did. They really did, and they released one of the Hulk hand pistol blasters as a marshmallow popper. I like that. Not just like the old Ghostbusters wand popper. This thing looks like a blaster. It's like a cannon, like a hand cannon. And it's a hamp. It's a repainted version of the Hulk one that was like that, or the Marvel one that came out that shot the missiles, but they put like one or two missiles in, and then some marshmallows, because it's always marshmallows you shoot out of those. I saw that. Considered ordering one when I saw them online. Saw one in the store. Considered getting it, but I don't feel like. I'll pick up. What happened was I end up having that thing and then just modding it, making it shoot large rounds, and with an air tank, and it'd be a lot of extra work, and it'd be fun to use, but at the same time, I didn't feel like destroying the Ghostbusters one or paying for it. Like if I found one thrifting, I'd probably end up picking it up and throwing an air tank in there, probably a AT2 or 3K because I have a couple of them, or maybe even a UMB, because I have a couple of UMB tanks laying around not doing anything. And I got a box of air tanks, which I wanted to take to APOC and sell, but I completely forgot where the hell I put them until I got back home, and then I remembered where the hell they all were. Oh, God, I don't know what is going on, but I am having. Maybe I got the space plague. Oh, I hope I don't have space plague. I shouldn't have space plague. I should be okay. I don't feel fluish. It's just a stupid thing. I can taste stuff too, so that's not a problem. Just have to keep licking random objects, and as long as they taste bad, I'm okay. You stop tasting horrible, then I know I'm in trouble. Oh, all right. Good night, McDoyle. I'll be signing out of here soon anyways, too. I'm running out of things to talk about. I just wanted to be the first person to get, this thing up on camera, because then I can say I'm the first, because why not? Who cares? It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah. Actually, you know what? No, that's not a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing. Forced perspective. Dungeon. Really looking forward to having some delicious white Russians. Oh, yeah. But just as I go to read it, Microsoft Edge blocks my thing. Damn you, Microsoft Edge. I have to spec tank on that way. Since I got an idea from any of you who could help diagnose the. I have a specs tank that is not working. Oh, God. I got 3 specs tanks, and I have not done anything with them. Oddly enough, it turns out that the specs tanks work. Hey, Fowler. Cool, Fowler. Cool, Fowler's here. It turns out that the specs tanks do the same kind of damage as my expanded version of the XPZ tank, which is what they're basically based on, was an XPZ tank, and then I put an expansion on that instead. They get the same kind of performance. So my thoughts of purchasing the Spets tanks to replace the tanks that I had placed in the other things we had to wear were actually the same, because I can get the same PSI and feet per second rating and shooting and power out of my expanding tanks that I get out of the Spets tanks. Except the Spets tanks would work better for HPA than the expanded XPZ ones. That's what they would do. So, but I'm planning on building an HPA blaster anytime soon. Stalwart Blaster Works. Oh, God, this thing is killing me. My nose is drippy, and it's blowing air up my nose and then stuffing me up. It just keeps blowing my face back up. Need to take more of a bronchial medicine. That'll fix it. Or I could snort an inhaler. I'm pretty sure they make a thing for that. Stalwart. Yes, Stalwart. That's where we were. Hello, Stalwart. I got something in the mail. That was pretty cool. Mobile Butte. Thanks, Clearly. Yeah, I couldn't help you. Sorry. Yeah, I don't even know how they work. I know it's an air tank. You need some kind of actuator. That's all I know. I have the parts. Prickly was building one. He gave me the parts and pieces to make it work. I have them all in a bag somewhere in a box. In a box in a bag in a corner in my room. I don't know where the hell they are. Along with all my motors and everything else that was there too. So I don't even know where my motors are, because they weren't the containers I thought they were in. So I don't know where that is, which is absolutely lovely. I thought they were in one of the couple boxes with the tools and stuff, but they're not. They're not in my toolbox. They're not in my 3D printed stuff. They're not in any of my containers of other stuff. Even the stuff that came out of the drawer. I don't know where any of those things went, which sucks because I have some old Hellcats and things like that are in there. I have some of the older motors are in there that are harder to get, that are anodized, but they don't, that we outgrew but are still good. And then I got some Fank revamps and things like that. some wheels that weren't ever put into production. I have when Hooligan made their uncut serrated wheels, I got ones that are knurled instead of serrated. So like they had all the different, like serrated is a cut, but knurled is like the little triangular squares. And I got the knurl ones, and they apparently, I guess they didn't put those into production, so I'm assuming there's not a lot of those. And I have a pair of those. I'd like to know where the hell they are. Well, I'm relatively certain they're on a blaster that I was working on. I'd just like to know that they're not in that container, because I would take them out and put them out here on a little thing just because they're not something you can find. It'd be kind of cool to have those out. Spy a dart tag blaster. I spy a dart tag blaster. No, I don't think you do. Things that I can see. There's one's a Guardian Rebel bow. That's what is it? There's a Maverick over there, but that's a thing. The Brute Spiker. The bag on the floor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's an old mod. Oh my god. I've had this thing forever. Oop. Do that. That's a prototype. That's sticking its ugly head out. That's something that I can't show off yet. That's not allowed to be shown off yet. That's a bad thing. No, you stay tucked in there. Yeah, I've had. That's right. This kid took it to the convention in hopes of selling it. Some kid stuck a short dart down inside of it. Worker Gen something or other. Yeah, I've had this thing forever. Got some random spring in it. I've been trying to sell it for a long time. It doesn't shoot hard or far or fast. It shoots well. That's the thing. It just shoots well. But it's not a psychotic performer. It's just good. It just shoots good. That's the whole thing. It makes a good. I always thought it was a good blaster to use because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 storage right on the blaster, and one in the barrel. Me and my typical barrel shrouding things. You don't slice your. Although I should probably put a piece of P-TAG over the front of that. Oh, it looks like. No, there already is. There is a piece of P-TAG around the brass in that barrel already. I have two. These were always neat. I was glad when they re-released them. It was just nice to see them come back out again. They're good and comfortable. It was a weird design. The plunger exposed. Oh well. I don't know. Someday, everything in that little bag there is all modded things that were unpainted. Which I took the sell, but at the same time, wrong community, and most people don't want to buy unpainted blasters. Look at it before you got it in the mail. Store. Air blaster, handy. Yes, it's over here somewhere. I keep screwing up on mailing everything. Oh my god, I still haven't even mailed the prize out from last year. Toy drive, it's sitting over there, and I got 2 more things to mail out. little boxes, and I got ear blaster to mail out. I got spams, pistols to work on, which I started working on, and I stopped again. And I know everyone's like, "Don't worry about it. It's cool." But I first off, it's not cool. If I'm speaking for you and that's not cool, that's fine. No, go ahead. I don't care. You yell at me all you want because I've earned it. I just my God, I'm just having a hell of a time trying to keep my shit together like that. And oh my God, even with the I'm gonna say it. All right, good night, feller. I'm gonna say it now. Even like with the way toy drive went last year, like I haven't even put any thought into doing it this year at all about picking up any prizes or anything like that, or just doing like I'm probably I was talking to somebody else in the hobby that had the idea how to run, how I had an idea what to do with it, and I just thought I might not do it this year. I might just hand it off to somebody and let them do it because last year I had 5 injuries. No responses from anybody in the community to give me for prizes and stuff. I kept contacting them. It was bad. Yeah, I know. I know. Eduardo, I know, but at the same time, like I know 5 toys kind of help make a difference, or 5 people going out there putting stuff in that does help. There's some kids getting stuff, but at the same time, like it just really sucked. I'm going back and forth whether I'm going to give it one more go this year or not. Which I'll know in November here at the end of this month. I'll know because I'll start the announcements and stuff at the end of this month. So yeah, it could just been COVID. Could have just been COVID. I mean, COVID gets blamed for a lot of stuff. It's but at the same time, it was really disheartening to see like go from like having everybody donate stuff and then it going to an absolute nothing immediately, which was like I said, heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. That goes right here. That's what but we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm not putting a lot of thought into it. I actually have my list made of things I need to knock off before I keep doing stuff and like with the little dudes I had made here, I made 4 out of 8. I'm like, okay, I made 4. I can work on something else quick, get that done, clear your brain, and then go back to more. So I have all my boxes for shipping. I have almost picked them up again and showed them off, but I can't because I don't want anybody going to people that are seeing stuff. So I don't want them going out there. Well, I guess you could. I mean, technically, you could blame COVID for infinite. I mean, if you let's say your insurance doesn't cover any Pfizer medication, so you have to go to Mexico to get Pfizer medication, but because of COVID, now the border's closed. You can't cross the border to get your medication, so you can't go down to get it up. So you won't be able to get your pills because of COVID. Therefore, COVID gave you impotence. Won't let you fix it. So yeah, COVID completely blameable. Completely blameable. I blame COVID for a lot of stuff. I blame COVID for people coming in yelling at me because they don't want to place a piece of cloth across their face. Nobody wants to wear a mask. I mean, I want to wear a mask. I mean, like COVID would have been really cool if I got off my ass this year. I could have had my Mad Max mask made. I'm like, no, nobody's going to be wearing masks again, So I'm kind of rooting for round 3 or 2 or whatever it is. Everybody put masks back on, so I can make my mask and walk around the store with my Resurrection Joe mask on. Bleach my hair, feather it out, and pull it back. Stand at the counter. Witness me! Aisle 3! the War Rascal. Not yet. Not yet. Not a War Rascal yet. Yeah, that's another project that's actually on the way because I have a what's it? The loadout for that is going to be a Nerf Ultra. That's going to be pistolized. No, it's already pistolized. A Nerf Ultra made for short darts that I can use for that. That's going to have a holster. That's going to be so I can have a hand free to use a stick and or cane and walk around if I need to. And for that, I need to get a collapsible one. One of those ones just kind of goes, when it flips out and then locks back into place. I have to go pick one of those up just so I can have that on my person on a pouch. Yeah. I am so used to a mask. Like I said before, the only reason I wear a mask is because everybody's arm comes out right to my face. And I thought it was like you're going to. The story was that we went to originally you're not allowed to wear masks. Nobody wore masks in battles and stuff like that. Nobody told me. So I show up in my painted Iron Man mask, and I'm wearing it, and they just kind of let it go. They kind of let it go. And nobody's supposed to wear masks at APOC, and I'm like, I don't want to. I'm like, I want to wear a mask. And Gravier was like, Langley said the only person allowed to wear a mask at APOC is Clowney, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like, but I really don't want special dispensation just because, I'm the Clowney. For some reason, he wants me to wear a mask just because I can. I'm like, I don't have to wear it. And he's like, no, it's cool. And he says it's cool because you're short and everyone shoots you in the face because when they put their hand out, your face is right where everybody's chest is. Which is absolutely true. I do get shot. I do shot in the face a lot at Nerf battles. I take a lot of rounds to the head. My mascot messenger. Okay, we'll check that out here. This will be the last couple of things I do here before I turn in. I was up really, really late last night until it was early in the night. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep because I was screwing around. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's a Resurrection Joe one. Yeah. Yeah, he said he was working on one. Stalwart blasters. God, I need to get my crap together. Really need to get my shit together. I said I should have done the review on this thing today. Would have been a smart thing to do. CTE for Nerf pedal. CTE? What's CTE? Be the first person to get. I don't know what CTE is. Explain. Well, I pack this back up. CTE, is that a new kind of STD? CTD is an STD. STD, that's right. Oh, come on. I'm sure that looks absolutely hilarious on camera. Oh, what Benoit had. Besides a family. Oh yeah. That's a thing. Chavo Guerrero has that too. A lot of wrestlers seem to do that. Seem to wind up with that. He was actually really worried that he was gonna have a problem, go nuts. I watched a big thing on Benoit, and it had to do with the CTE or that too. That was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. That was insane. That wasn't insane. Well, I guess it wasn't insane. It's head damage, but at the same time, how did they? That was a hard hole to crawl back out of for the WWE. The next night, they're like, "Yeah, we f***ed up." Yeah, it was a wrestling stories beyond the mat or something, not beyond the mat, but like behind the curtain or something. It's on Netflix and Hulu. It's actually a pretty good documentary. They did one on Benoit. And, uh, they have a lot of JR on there, and JR, I don't think he's working for WWE anymore, but he has a hell of opinion about a lot of stuff, and I think in real life, I think he's a dick. He might like good old JR might actually be a dick in real life, you know. Nothing is stronger than family. Oh yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. He was like the talent manager and stuff like that. He probably ended up using more of that stuff to get rid of him. I mean, not like they fired any of the talent for drinking all the job. The hawk. I don't watch wrestling in so long. I tried to watch it again, and it was absolutely horrible. So I decided not to watch any more of it. Especially since Brock Lesnar looks like what the hell happened to Brock Lesnar? Jesus Christ, he looks like crap. I mean, I guess he stopped doing steroids or something. I don't know. He just looks awful. AEW, yeah, I liked AEW. I saw some of those stuff. I was digging some of that, but then again, I'm like, it's just back to wrestling again. It's like I'm not the same with that anymore. I pretty much stopped watching it when Taker retired. That was the end of that. Wasted Ric Flair. Whoa! Just vomits all over everything. Wasted Ric Flair. Oh, you mean Buff Leslie Nielsen? Ric Flair. Oh, I loved you on Airplane. Oh, yeah. I'll have to pick some of that up again. Lately, I've been watching a show called The Watch. It's Terry Pratchett universe, the guy who does Discworld, the Discworld series stuff. I haven't really read any of the books. I've read most of the parts of books, and like never managed to finish them because I get bored with books. But I'm familiar with the universe because I have a friend that was really reading a lot of them. AEW, they're hiring, yeah. Oh, back to doing a pallbearer thing. Yeah. Oh my! I can't do it right now. My throat's sore. It's sore at night. Temperature change. It's that time of year. Yeah, if you haven't seen The Watch on Sci-Fi Channel, I strongly recommend it. Death is in it. Of course, Death is in it. He's a character. It's done. He's voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, and he's just as sarcastically clueless as he is in the books. The guy. I'm not sure how much of it's based on a story, if it's based out of characters. It's post-apocalyptic version of their world on magic, based in magic. So there's guilds, and like you can be robbed or assassinate somebody as long as you're a member of the guild and doing the guild's work. So if you assassinate or rob somebody and you leave a receipt, you're cool. Like people get scheduled robberies because the guild continues to make money. And like the one episode, like the guy was supposed to come and rob them, and like somebody came in and mugged, like they didn't show up on time, and then somebody came in and mugged them, and they were all upset because they actually got robbed, and they couldn't understand the fact that they weren't getting robbed. It's like she was scared because they weren't being robbed. She's like, well, what is this world coming to if I can't be robbed by the guild? There. Yeah, Yeah, see, yeah, the other, I don't know. I have to check out the. Makes me want to read the books. I have to watch books. The guy that plays the captain is absolutely hilarious. He's a damn riot. The writing in it is definitely all Terry Pratchett. It's perfect. It's like it's as good as. It reminds me of when the Sci-Fi Channel was really good. Like Resident Alien's another one that is hilarious, and then that was the one show on Prime that's written by the Monty Python guy Terry Gilliam. It's that's got David Tennant as a devil. That's absolutely hilarious. Good something or other, or good deeds or something. That's a riot too. I mean, those are like probably the three best shows I think that are on TV right now that aren't cartoons. I still just watch cartoons. Hogfather movie. No, I haven't seen that. I didn't know that existed. And I want to see Lamageddon because Lamageddon. Why not? It's got to be bad. It's got to be the aliens take over the world in the shape of a llama. You know, cause try to about the good omens. That's it. Okay, so in summary, I got something free. TV is worth watching. Wrestling now sucks. And Clowney is tired and has to pee. So it's been fun hanging out with you guys, and it's been fun. I need a drink, and my paint water's right here. Just version of Santa Claus. Flip. I do a flip. Not in this chair. It's leather. Oh, I love this chair. It's awesome. It's put up with my weight so far, so it's good. So good night, everybody. I appreciate y'all hanging out, watching me, listening to me babble on for an hour and 16 minutes and a couple of seconds and counting. So cool. Be prepared for more videos and stuff. I'm gonna milk that thing for as much video as I can. I'm gonna do that. Definitely gonna do that. Definitely gonna need to do that. So, peace, love, nerf, and remember, guys, Clowney's watching because he. Oh, that's right. Gotta turn that back on. I'm watching because I can't turn it off.